done so many amazing shows already this tour. This is our favorite tour out of the 3 that we have been on. And in my opinion, you guys are in for a really good show today. Let's get into it. Thank you guys for being here. We're going to take a seat on our amazing set and get into today's show. Are you so excited, Chris?
Nick, I'm so excited.
Are you so excited?
Are you excited, man? I've never been more excited in my life.
Really?
No.
He said I've never been more excited.
I mean, no. Okay, it's nerves, first of all, so relax over there. Tough guy. I don't know, normally we do like a heartfelt message at the end of the show, but I feel like we should start with one as well, considering this is our hometown. I just think it's crazy that, I mean, we grew up in this town not even a couple years ago. Nobody knew who we were here. We wouldn't have sold any tickets at all, let alone walk around the street, somebody say, hey, I know this guy's cool, any of the sort. Anything, all the support that we have for you guys is just insane, and we appreciate it so much.
We feel the love, and you're everything.
Yes, we feel it. Well, Chris. Yes, Nick.
Why don't you give them a little breakdown of this?
I will.
Today's run of show.
Alright guys, so today's run of show is, we start with a group chat segment first. Then we have our Nick's favorite, I believe, the Anonymous Confessions. Yes. Then the story time segment, and then one triplet will reveal a big surprise tonight.
Yeah.
But basically, to start off, we're doing something called the group chat segment, and what that consists of is Nick and Matt were very lazy, and they let me go through my phone and find like 250 text messages between us, Instagram DMs, Snapchat memories, whatever, and I submitted them to our team, and they play a random 7 at every single show. So
this part of the show really scares me because in previous shows, the group chat segments have been me screaming, me bald, me pantsless. So if you guys are lucky, you might get a combo of the 3 tonight.
Wow!
Let's see what the first group chat message is.
Let's do it.
Oh my God! That diva is filled with Boston pride.
Wow! If you guys don't know, that's me, unfortunately.
This is actually me in drag from yesterday.
Chris did it first, apparently. I've never seen more Boston pride in a 12-year-old in my entire life in this fucking moment right now.
Kid didn't spare the ankles. Those ankles are green.
Yeah, dude, down should probably. Dude, a little bit of the sock is green. You didn't spare an inch. Oh, holy shit.
No,
I just realized my hair's green too. I can't really see
I wonder if you got dressed before or after lathering yourself from head to toe in green paint.
No, it was green paint first, 100%.
And then the clothes.
Yeah, like he's definitely definitely green on the chest.
For sure.
Yeah. I cannot believe I left the house head to toe green. Yeah, he went to a Celtics game like this, by the way.
I actually vividly
remember our mom had a friend over the house after the Celtics game, and I came home, and they were like, why is your son green? Head to toe.
He had a lot of eggs and ham.
Yeah, a lot of them. All right.
You get it?
I do get
That's
it.
a Dr. Seuss reference. A joke. Thanks,
Terrible.
Nick. Next one.
Wow, okay. If you want to be an adult, let us know.
You just wound up and punched me in the spine, by the way, talking about being an adult.
Correct, and you grabbed me and tried to hurl me down the steps in my own home. Well deserved, in my opinion. I live in this house and paid for it an equal amount to you.
Wow. Good night. I'm not leaving my room again.
I can use my fucking stairs. Sounds good. This is a constant argument with me and Nick, right? So I do Nick the favor constantly of doing his laundry, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What? Yeah. I do Nick the favor of doing his laundry, and I put it up the steps. And you would think that next time he goes up the steps, he's gonna take it, but no, he just lets it build up there. And then there's Amazon packages, and he'll put those there. And then anything that was supposed to be in the kitchen, he'll put that there. So it's a constant game of. I know the moms in the crowd are like, "Fuck yeah, tell him, bro."
Yeah. I always tell Matt though, I'm like, I'm just
making it so that if my room ever floods, I'm creating a dam on the staircase to save us. Yeah. If my room started flooding, Matt would be so thankful that I lathered our stairs in clothes and fabric and boxes to block the flooding waters from my room.
All right, I'll be thankful when that happens, and I hope the Smurfs enjoy it when the blue moon's there as well.
You're silly. You're silly.
This was because I had stuff out in my room that revealed one of my tour surprises, so I didn't want Matt to go to my room.
Yeah, you're corseted in there.
Yes, correct.
And Matt goes running upstairs and then yanked me off my steps and punched me in the spine, and that's it being an adult.
And I'll read what Chris said. Well deserved, in my opinion. And that's
I can't remember the rest of the comment.
Next!
Okay.
Wow.
Oh my god. So clearly nothing's changed.
Yeah.
Talking about well-deserved punch in the spine, Matt was threatening to stab me when we didn't even sound like boys.
Yeah. In my case, I did sound like a little kid until I was 18 years old, but that was definitely when I was
Nick, I will stab you. Do you see that half put together Christmas tree? You're ruining Christmas spirit.
That had to be the loudest Matt's been in his entire life. I think that's the
And
exact
actually, like, I heard Nick come out of the speakers from that video. My heart started racing again. I thought little child Matt with his crooked teeth was gonna come bite my ankles. You're on the naughty list that year. The Christmas tree's up there.
Let's not talk about crooked teeth when we were children.
Oh my god!
Next one.
Go teeth for teeth. That's crazy.
Okay.
Nick just said the coolest stuff on Earth and a bunch of what are those called? Ultimate Oceanpedia.
And I just said, damn, hate that those are on sale.
But those are our childhood, so there's a lot of. I loved those.
That's
books.
got to be the worst text that's ever
I know. Can we go to the next one?
Next one. That one's terrible. Oh. Okay. All right.
Where are you at it?
Hey, that's you, by the way, running in nude stilettos through the streets.
Oh my god, there's high heels on! I didn't even realize that. A lot of pre-drag, or after the drag was shown yesterday. I know, we have me in high heels in like 7th grade.
It should have been so predictable.
I did not.
I know.
I did not see those nude stilettos until you pointed. Did you not hear the noise, the click clack, I'd be running away?
I thought that was just you galloping.
If I close my eyes, I'd think it was a nice woman running over.
Yeah, it sounds like Dorothy's headed to Oz.
I thought there was going to be a horse on the road. No, I remember school, like our 7th or 8th grade, like school dance or prom was happening, and a girl brought heels to school, and I ran to her house after school in her shoes. But let's not forget about Matt putting the exact same shoes on in the cafeteria of the school during lunch.
I did do that. I'm not going to deny it.
There's a really cute photo that we don't have of Matt in the heels at school lunch. That was a crazy day.
Go find it and post it or something. Next.
Okay. Oh my god! Oh wow! Dude, this is my favorite video ever.
This is, best video ever. I said, where's Nick at the end of that?
We were filming a car video. No, one of you tell the story.
Yeah, so we've talked about this slightly before, but that's a parking lot that we go and film in all the time. And some really sketchy dude at 3:30 in the morning decided to commit arson on his car at the same time we were filming a car video.
Do you guys remember? Do we ever post that clip or no? We did. You see? That was the. When did we post that? We talked about it. You haven't seen the video. Oh, the video exists. It's me in the car, and I'm going on a rant about God knows what.
Yeah.
Speaking about some sort of nonsense, and I looked up and I saw a guy like lighting a newspaper on fire, and he was like patting it. So in my opinion, I'm like, oh, he's trying to put the fire out. But of course I wasn't going to intervene. That's his business.
Correct.
And turns out he was actually lighting his car on fire, and then it exploded, and we witnessed it all. And we never posted the video because we never got to finish what we were
Well,
talking
some
about.
strange Russian couple that was also there started asking me if I called the police and all that, and I was like, dude, you're freaking me out. They were like, I don't know why they were also there. We were the only one with a valid reason. It was 3 in the morning, we were filming a YouTube video.
Dude, one of our biggest fears is just like being arrested for being in a parking lot really late at night. We're not doing anything illegal, we're just saying stupid things to each other. But I'm like, I wonder if what would happen if a security guard or a police officer was like, why are you guys screaming at the top of your lungs in a parking lot in the middle of the night? It's a big fear I have. Yeah, but every single time we say that we've seen things crazy in car videos, people don't believe us, but that was the proof.
Yeah, there's a literal car exploding across the street. Next one. If there's another.
Oh God. I said, is this yours?
And I said, no. Matt, this actually has the craziest backstory ever. One of you guys have
This one pisses me off a lot. Do you remember?
No.
There was Matt likes apples. Weird fun fact.
I do.
And I was shopping,
me too.
cruising the internet, and I found a cool shirt that said apple juice on it and an apple on it. And I texted it to Matt. I said, "You should buy this shirt. It reminds me of you." And then he's like, "Oh, I will." I bought it. And then like a month later, he was like, "Oh, that shirt never got to the house." And then I opened a package of his by accident and saw this apple,
But not the Apple shirt that I got.
So I go, "Oh, Matt, your Apple shirt is here." And I brought it and he goes, "That's not my shirt." So we texted Chris about it, not his shirt either. So then we had this scary, smiley-faced Apple tee in our house for like a month, and we just fought every single day about who accidentally bought this Apple t-shirt, and it didn't belong to any of us.
We call it the happy apple because he's always smiling, and he always seems to return. I remember Nick threw it away.
Dude, it's like Annabelle.
And it came back, like, literally it was just back on our couch.
Negative curse.
Alright, get this fucking apple off the screen, please. Thank you.
It's bad juju. Is there any more group chats?
I think that might end.
Well, that concludes our group chat segment for today.
What was your favorite one, Nick? Mine is the car exploding.
Mine easily is you head to toe green. You look like an alien. You look like you're supposed to be in Doja Cat's Need to Know music video.
I'd have to flip a coin for favorite there. Those were both great.
Really?
You don't have to
You didn't love
pick
the
one.
part where you
Punched
me in the spine or told me
you didn't love those? No, blowing up the car is probably.
There's been a lot of group chat that have led to Matt self-reflecting, which I'd like to point out.
All right, we're gonna get into another discussion for everybody.
It's minus red.
And I would say it's one of
You
the-
wait for them to stop screaming. I have no idea what you just said.
Go ahead.
But thank you for sharing. That was,
Yeah, that was nice. Matt's an idiot.
Yeah.
Go ahead, now you go.
No, now you go.
I'll do it.
Go for it.
So, as a lot of you may know, we are YouTubers, and one of the most popular series on our YouTube channel is Anonymous Confessions. But the fun part about filming YouTube videos is we never get to meet those people, and it's a little upsetting because we want to know whose Anonymous Confession it was. But
Sometimes we
today,
don't. Sometimes we
no,
don't.
sometimes I'm like, if I did know, the police would be called. So I'm happy I don't know because some people get a little crazy. But we asked you guys here today for your anonymous confessions, and if we are intrigued to learn more about it, we may be able to find you in the crowd and ask you some questions. But all right, let's get into our anonymous confessions. Let's do it.
Please might be in there.
He's always fear me.
All right, Matt. Thank you. Nick, I'm gonna give you a stack.
Thank you. Do you want me to start?
Yeah.
Okay. First anonymous confession. When I was between the ages of 5 and 8, I had these wild nightmares about this girl, and I called the lemonade lady in parentheses. She would burst into my house holding a giant bottle of lemonade, chasing me around. The dreams always ended with her pouring the lemonade all over my head. For those 3 years, lemonade.
3 years?
3 years of the lemonade lady.
Wow.
It sounds kind of refreshing. Like in a hot summer day, if I was like out all day and I fell asleep and the lemonade lady visited in my dream, I'd be
That'd be fucking awesome.
ecstatic. I'd
Yeah, that'd
be
be sick.
hydrated, I'm having a ball. The lemonade lady and I are tight like this.
Yeah.
Lemonade became my ultimate fear that I never told anyone about since, and it was too embarrassing.
Wow.
I wonder if this person's still afraid of lemonade. Are you afraid of lemonade still? You can just yell yes if this was you. You're not?
No, thank God.
You made it over? Well,
God.
I have some behind the counter. Imagine if I had lemonade with me,
She might run out of the venue.
and I held it out like it was like compelling her away.
Okay.
I wonder, does the fear of lemonade move on to lemons as well, or is it just, is it like the just form of the lemon that really shrinks
Probably.
fear?
I don't know. There's a lot of questions. But.
Okay, read one.
Okay. I used to live in an apartment, and I would hear noises in the walls.
Oh my god.
My mom said it was the pipes. I looked it up, and turns out Houdini lived and housed his people in there. Like,
What? Like
Go
who
Simone,
the
go
fuck
Simone,
are
go
these
Simone.
people?
I don't know.
Oh. It says like his stunt performers.
I know.
Are they little mice?
He has
He has like a little mice.
Do you know who lived in Houdini's old apartment? Or what?
You?
Wow.
I live in Boston. I live in Boston.
Houdini lived in Boston and I'm just figuring this out?
I don't know much about Houdini.
So
I
how,
don't either, but no, it was in like the back bay, like in Boston.
wow, so how did you like figure out this?
Like there's a
you're-
whole like article online as like my
About Houdini's
address,
mice?
and it was like
So it's not like your landlord was
It's
like,
not
hey,
mice.
rent is a little cheaper because Houdini's people are in the way.
Yeah.
Is that kind of, did anybody else here know that Houdini
No,
lives
because
in Boston?
I had a friend that lived directly downstairs, and she had a piano, and I would like hear the piano playing like in the middle of the night. I swear to God.
And you'd be like, it's Houdini! And jump out of your seat.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Wow, well thank you for sharing.
That's either a treat or a terror. I don't know if I'd enjoy that or not.
Thank you so
Well,
much.
I
Thank you
don't
for
live there
sharing.
anymore, so
Thank
like,
God.
Wow.
The
Thank
spirit
you.
of Houdini lives on. Wow. Who the fuck is Houdini?
Dude, he's like they call him something like he's like the man, the myth, the legend.
He's like the magic
magician.
He's like the man, the myth, the legend.
Imagine if Michael Jordan was a magician. I think that's the same type.
That was my friend, guys.
He's like the Michael Jordan of
magic.
He's like the RuPaul of magicians.
Correct.
I had to put it into my own.
Yes. There we go.
Okay, Matt, do you want to read one? You haven't read one.
Sure. When I was 12, I made out with my biological cousin.
And it got worse because I would have
Guys, this is
I
L.
would daydream about our future together. You have a future together, but it is at barbecues, and anniversaries, and special holidays. And I need to fucking know that if that's you.
And weddings that aren't your own.
Correct. You can say hi on Labor Day, but you cannot say hi on any given Friday night.
Yeah, no.
That's a spooky story.
Oh my god.
What would you do if you found out?
Nick.
What? What would you do if you made out with somebody you found out that it was your biological cousin?
Good. I obviously don't know. I'm blindsided by the news.
Well, it depends on whether or not you know your biological cousin.
No, I know.
Okay, so you don't know.
I didn't know.
I mean, there's nothing you can do about it if it happened.
I just like really think about it and be like, oh man, that sucks. Like I just think about my cousin.
I call the dentist. Like, put the fluoride on the fucking table. We got
Listen, man.
bewildered.
You unlock a new word for me every show. It's bewildered. I'm gonna know that one and I'm gonna use it.
Bewildered. I don't even know what the definition is.
I don't know.
My favorite word recently has been legendary.
Nice.
It's a really good describing word.
It is. You are awesome, Nick.
Okay, I'm gonna read the next confession.
Yeah, go for it.
I used to have this imaginary friend, and remember,
Was it the lemonade lady?
oh my god!
Oh my god, it
It
could
was
be.
the lime brother.
The lime brother.
A citrus attack.
The cousin of the lemonade lady.
Yeah.
Hopefully they don't kiss.
Hey!
I used to have this imaginary friend, and whenever I got mad at my sister, I would say that she was behind her.
Oh.
I think you're a medium. Is your sister hexed to this day? Sounds like you cursed her.
That's
You know, I think imaginary friends are genuinely just like spirits existing. And, like little kids.
It just freaks me out. Like when a kid's talking to nobody, it's like,
Like, who the
leave that for dogs and like creatures to do all
No, a
that.
kid with an imaginary friend is probably top 3 most frightening things to exist.
It's like your favorite thing ever though, the ghost inside my child shit. Dude. I love that shit.
Any of you seen Ghost Inside My Child?
Yes!
How many of you watched it because I said to watch it? Amazing. Happy. Dude, if you don't know, Ghost Inside My Child, crazy TV show, and it's about like reincarnation and like these little kids like will wake up in the middle of the night and like be talking about like this really crazy fear they had. And they were like, oh, like I died over here, and it was horrible. And then their parents look into it and they go to like a ancient burial site and the person like remembers a war that they like weren't alive for.
And keep in mind the person is their 6-year-old son.
Correct. So it's like little kids who like reclaim their victory of the war. And I'm like, dude, you should be playing Lego, not thinking about when you were
Not
like,
thinking about the fucking red coats, right?
yeah, you should be playing with Legos, not gunpowder, you little freak. It's bedtime.
Figure it out, like.
Who's next? I'll read one. Let me find a good one though. I feel like I'm the loudest. Like I feel like I hear my voice so damn loud on here.
Well, you're just talking a lot, that's all.
Okay.
Because he's a diva.
Oh my god, we got iced tea in this one. Oh god. Now we got the third one.
I don't know. Beverage night.
Literally. Okay. A few years ago, I was trying to make iced tea. I filled a glass jug with 5 liters of boiling water.
Please tell me lemons don't.
Boiling water.
An iced tea.
In iced tea?
Well, Matt, knock it before you try it. I don't know.
When it was full to the top, I heard a snap, and the entire jug exploded, and boiling water fell all over me. I watched my skin peel off.
Why are we boiling something that we're gonna ice?
Matt, I think that has to be the process of making iced tea.
No fucking chance.
You start at boiling water.
Every iced beverage, I think it begins hot or room temp.
I don't believe that. Is that right?
I think that that's a true fact. At least room temp.
Come out to the warehouse, we have all these,
Fire trucks.
a little tank in the bin.
Yeah.
He's like,
Wow.
I didn't think we were gonna drive anything, so we were all sitting around just having some beers. And he's like, do you want to drive a fire truck?
Sure.
So I asked, because I was like, are we allowed to do the sirens? And because we're on private property.
Wow.
Well, I hope you enjoyed your joyride.
Yeah,
Michael.
yeah, do something.
Thank you for sharing. Thank you.
Wow. I think I know exactly where I'm going if the zombie apocalypse starts. Well, like here, I mean.
I like The Walking Dead, so I was making a little joke over here, but it's not that funny.
These ones are intense, Chris. I have 2 more, but they're intense.
What do you mean
Okay.
intense?
Like,
Should we preview?
if you want.
I'm so scared now. Oh.
They're both that intense.
Wait, let me see it.
Oh. Can I see?
Oh.
I know which one of those you I'm going.
Oh yeah, I'll read this one. My mom cheated on my dad in 2013, and I've known, and she has no clue that I do know.
I don't want to ruin the day.
Yeah, you're right. Well, I read it out loud, so someone out here has some questions to ask, and hopefully you get your answers.
Yeah.
All right, next. Okay, this one's a little bit more intense.
I told you.
I'll read it.
Okay.
I slept with a married man for the meme. I was not the first. I just wanted proof that he was constantly cheating. What? Why do you need the proof?
If he's sleeping with you, he's cheating.
Correct.
What are you
need proof for?
Yeah, I don't know. Do you have any more? Or
Yeah, I'll read a little
Okay,
more.
go for it.
I climbed a tree and got stuck 40 feet in the air.
Whoa.
The fire department, Michael. The fire department had to come save me, and the ladder wasn't even long enough.
Oh I don't know.
40 feet. That's
They get like fucking double decker.
correct. Like,
I feel a little like, when you gotta be climbing a tree and then realize maybe I'm really fucking high up. Maybe I shouldn't get to like the height of my house on this fucking tree.
it's like a marathon. Like, you don't run more than you don't want to walk back.
I've seen birds land on branches lower in the tree than 40 feet.
Yeah.
Birds have the power of flight.
I think it's just the thrill of the game. Once you start climbing, you just can't stop up there.
No, that's really fucking nuts.
Yeah, spider monkey. Man.
How did they get help? Like, they have to just yell down, right?
And they're saying that the ladder didn't reach. How'd you get here? How are you not sleeping in the tree?
I don't know, man.
Alright, I'm out of questions.
All right, let's Matt read one.
This one's too long for me to read. Go.
Nick, you read it.
No.
Get it.
Okay, and I think this is the last one that we're doing our story time segment.
Okay.
Go for it.
In 6th grade, a girl threatened that she'd find my house and kill me if I didn't stab my friend with my freshly sharpened pencil who was sitting in front of me. So I stabbed her and apologized to my friend, and she said she wouldn't tell anyone, but there was a sub-teacher in her next class. So she sent her to the nurse, and the nurse made her fill out an accident report, and I got yelled at by the assistant principal, and I got, hold on, all the girl who stabbed me she got threatened with a warning. She didn't actually get in trouble.
What?
And they tried calling my mom and letting her know what happened, but my mom was working, couldn't answer the phone, so I didn't get in trouble.
I don't even know who stabbed who in this situation.
I'm so confused.
And I loved where that was going in the beginning, and then it got weird.
I flew down to Texas for the first time.
Yeah.
And
Cardboard box. Boom. See ya.
Wow. That was our anonymous confession segment for the day.
Wow, y'all gave us some good ones. That was intense.
That was good.
And it is.
All right, Nick, you explain our next segment, which is the story time segment.
Okay, so we have a roulette wheel. We picked, there's 15 shows on this tour, and we had
15 different storytime topics, and they are randomly selected per show. So we are going to spin this wheel and see what number is today's topic, and then I'll tell you what the topic is after that. But let's do a drum roll while the wheel spins.
Oh, give it a quick one. Alright, let's spin the wheel. Nick, get up and go to the folder. Wow. Number 3. Open up the folder.
Alright, let me see what the storytime topic is.
Wow, it's right in the front.
It's almost like it was.
Oh my god.
Wow. No fucking around today. Straight to business.
Funniest thing you saw your brother doing while they were alone is the storytime topic. I saw Matt stabbing cardboard boxes.
Oh, crazy. Alright.
Chris, do you want to go first, or do you want me to tell the story you know I'm going to tell about you?
I'll go first.
Okay.
Okay, this is a really good one. One day when we were like 10 years old, Nick was home, and he was, what? The whole
I'm
time.
really scared. I don't know
Nick
what to
was
say.
Nick was in the shower.
What?
And I tried to be sneaky and funny. We were 10 years old, keep this in mind.
Younger.
10 years old.
Okay.
Yes.
I was trying to save.
No. we
Okay,
were-
go.
And I opened the bathroom door, and I was like in the bathroom brushing my teeth or something, and then I opened the door and shut it so he thought that I left, but I was still in there. And he
Freak.
Yeah, I know.
Weirdest thing ever. And I was singing.
Why are you admitting to this right now?
I was singing a song.
Hold on a
Yes.
second. And then I got in the shower. I had all my clothes on.
And I was singing a song in the shower.
Yes.
I know the end of the
You
story
remember
now.
this? Nick was in the middle
Of course you remember.
And I hear directly behind me. Nice vocals. I literally screamed at the top of my lungs.
Obviously.
You don't belong right behind
You
me.
remember what song it was?
No, I think it was honestly a song from the Frozen soundtrack.
No, it was Hello by Adele.
Wow. Hello from the other side. You hear that? Join me. Correct. Freaky weirdo.
I had to share.
Well, I can share my story about you.
Okay, go ahead.
When we were little, our mom got us a Wii Just Dance game, and it was when Rihanna's song Umbrella was on Just Dance. And I remember I wanted the game, and Matt and Chris made fun of me. Like, you're not gonna dance, like you're not gonna do like the Just Dance dances. And I was like, yeah, like I want to do it. And they were making fun of me, claiming they would never do it. And then I walk out of the bathroom, and I hear Rihanna playing very, very loud. And Chris was standing in the living room, giving Just Dance his all. Like he was fucking like punching the air and kicking it aside. And then he didn't know that I was there, laughing at him directly behind him the entire time. But toward the end of the song, it ends with like
I think
an
it's like
umbrella.
she's closed and 360.
Yeah, like you shut the umbrella and like spin around or something. And so he did a full 360 and we locked eyes after he was dancing to Umbrella by Rihanna.
Yeah, it was really intense. And
That was so embarrassing.
you guys bring that up all the time. It's awful.
That's not true.
Yes, it is.
Okay, Matt, you tell a story.
Can you go again, please? I
I'll go. Okay.
I didn't even look at this yet.
Okay, go for it.
One day, me, Matt, and Nick were playing hide and seek, and we had like a TV in our living room, and I got up on top of the TV stand. I was hiding behind our TV.
What?
Yes, I was hiding.
You got bored way too often.
You were playing hide and seek, Matt. I
I
wasn't
missed
bored.
that,
I was
sorry.
hiding from you.
Okay, go.
And then my dad came in and he was like cleaning his golf clubs and just chilling in the room. And I didn't want to scare him because obviously he had no fucking clue. His son was hiding behind a flat screen. So I was like, Dad. So just like this. And he was like, look, I just see him look beside his head. Like, what the fuck? He like looks up. I go, I'm behind the TV. He just scared the fuck out of me.
Chris was Houdini's stunt before.
I was taking inspiration from
Houdini's people.
Yes.
I still have no fucking idea who Houdini's people are.
His stunt crew.
Oh.
But yeah, that's my story. It wasn't about one of you guys, but it was about that.
Matt, do you finally have one or no?
Yeah, I got one.
Nick and Chris always make fun of me because this is another we one. We games.
We,
not we.
We, yes. I go when I was a kid, I went try-hard mode in the boxing Wii Sports thing, and I was just right hooks, left hooks, and Nick's walking into the room, and I go to throw a haymaker at Matt, like the final boss dude.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
Very familiar with Matt.
fully punched Nick square across the jaw.
nunchuck.
With the nunchuck, you remember
in my
this?
hand. No.
You don't remember this?
No, I just knew it was the nunchuck.
Lights out. Had you gone?
Yeah, like Matt.
Yeah,
literally.
literally.
Game.
Knocked
I
you out.
vividly remember. No, I don't remember anything. I have no idea what I was gonna say actually.
Okay.
I have a
really good one.
Go ahead.
We used to be very adventurous kids, and we tried to make a zip line in our backyard.
Oh my
And we
God.
like tied a rope to our porch, and then like had it just like kind of dangling down. Like it wasn't very. It wasn't very zip. It was very like just drop.
Yeah.
And I was sitting.
dropped a shoelace off your porch.
Correct. I was sitting on the back porch, like just hanging out, and I think I'm fully alone, and Matt just starts like descending down the road above me. I like look up, and he's like floating down. And,
I remember this because I got halfway to like where the back porch was and fell right into the concrete.
We were using a bungee cord, which was really stupid, so we
Yeah.
gave him like kinetic force to
Yeah.
fly back up and hit his back on the ground.
Yeah.
I never climbed 40 feet into a tree, but I did jump off a second-story building. Correct.
Wow. Oh my god. Okay, last story I have.
Okay, let's do it.
When Matt first got his license, we would all just go out shopping just for fun or for no reason at all. And this is very similar to Chris hiding behind the TV. But Matt asked me and Chris, do you guys want to go out to the store? And we both said no because we didn't want to go. But then I thought to myself, I'm like, I do kind of want to go to the store, but I don't know. I wanted to surprise Matt. So I went to the car before him and got in the trunk. And then he went to drive to the store completely alone. Thought that he was alone. Went into the store, and then I just walked in behind him and like met him.
I was like, how did you...
At the store?
Yeah. Dude, I was like, how did you get here? And he was like, I'm in the trunk. I locked the car too. So he jumped into the trunk, out the side door, followed me into the place.
You're sick. It was funny.
Sick.
All right, that's my last story. Do you have any more?
I'm done. I'm good.
All right, so do you guys want to know what that means? That means it's time for our Boston surprise. Are you guys excited?
All of you. I thought you were asking me.
But no, I'm happy they're excited too, but I'm very excited. Alright, should I explain our segment, Nick?
Yes, if you want.
Alright guys, so basically me, Matt, and Nick, as being triplet brothers, do a lot of things together. And when we fun if we all go on these secret missions and film them and then reveal it live on stage in front of a live audience. So that's what we're gonna do.
And let's see who is doing this surprise here in Boston.
Deeply.
I'm very scared.
How do you feel? 1 to 10.
Oh my when it gets to the 5-second countdown, you guys have to count with us. I'll give you the cue. I'll put my hand up or something.
Nick, drinking water, I can tell you're nervous.
Are you shitting your pants?
No, that's good. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. Oh, Matt's sweating over here. Took a jacket off. Wow. All right. Get ready to count down with me. You ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I think that has to be the loudest crowd reaction. Yeah, because it's your surprise. Do you want me to introduce the segment or do you want to do it?
Do you have anything to say?
I'll do it.
You do it.
Okay. So, wait, what was I going to say?
I don't know
What are you both saying? Are you excited about it?
I'm so excited. I'm really nervous. A lot of friends and family in the building that aren't on any of the other shows, so I feel like there's a lot of pressure here.
No
But
pressure.
I feel good, and with my surprises, I went a route that I wanted to do things that would put my adrenaline high, make me a little anxious, make my nerves run a little bit, because it's a little bit
Bungie.
of opposite of who I am. So I wanted to just test myself, see what I can do. All
He's
that
jumping.
type
A
of
lot
stuff.
of you guys know, like you've been watching and following along our tour, you know that Matt hasn't revealed something and he specifically wanted to save himself for our hometown show.
I just. Yeah. So right
now, Nick is going to go over to this TV, and he is going to change it so that we can see Nick and Chris's reaction. And Chris is going to pull this nice chair over here so that the reaction points at both of them like this.
The camera's not on the TV.
Oh.
I think I did it right, but it's not there.
Should we just watch Netflix or something instead?
They can move like I don't know.
Check the device power.
Someone support me.
They'll get that going. While we do that, we're gonna get to the hint segment of this. You guys are gonna guess what I did. Nick, you sit on the couch. Okay. All right. That person loves you, Chris. All right, Matt. Do you want to do the hint reveal without the TV? I'm down. I want Nick to take a seat right now. That's what I want. Oh yeah. Sorry, guys. Technical difficulties. Go ahead, Matt. All right. What the fuck is that?
Wait, hold on. Okay. If you guys can't see it, it's a pair of sunglasses. And we're supposed to have a hint at what you did.
Yeah, these sunglasses are the hint.
They look like fucking, what's his name?
Walter White.
I'm a little scared of you. They look like fucking, what's his name?
I need you guys to talk and try to figure that out. I'll be right back.
Wait, what?
Is that the first time someone's left the stage? 100%. Completely blindsided. Do you have any idea who's... What? Where is it? Matt, what's going on back there? Do you have any idea? Wait, take your guess first. What do you think? I think he went somewhere maybe like sunny or something. I don't know.
He grabbed the cup.
That's my guess. I feel like he... Is the TV glitch on purpose?
I'm almost ready.
Okay. I don't think we're gonna have our live reaction cam.
That's fine, but I'm thinking.
But that's okay. I'm thinking he just went to like the.
All right, I have another question. Do you guys like my outfit?
Yeah.
Did you go to a fucking mob casino and like? Yeah. You wanted to join the fucking mob?
All right. Play the video.
Look, turn your attention this way. Okay.
What is up, everybody, and welcome to the Surprise Party Tour. I'm so excited that you're all in the building today, and I'm so excited for this surprise because it is my absolute favorite one that I'm trying to do. I am going to be Nick's Uber, but I had to do a bunch of different things that are crazy, like my manager rented a black SUV, because that's the Ubers that Nick calls, because he likes to be all bougie. I bought a bunch of vintage clothes off of Depop, because Nick knows everything I wear in the house, and I want to give an old man vibe. And you might ask, why are you giving an old man vibe? I'm giving an old man vibe because the mask that I bought on Amazon, that you guys are going to see in a minute, is very old man vibes. And then all of that put together, and I had a disguise, and I had a vehicle. But how do I get myself in the vehicle and then pick up Nick? And that's when I made the crucial decision to add one person into the surprise. Come on in. Yep. Basically, Nick has a space camp meeting in 4 days. And I asked him, I said, Nick, can I come join your space camp meeting? Which I do all the time. And he said, yeah, of course. So in 4 days, I'll call an Uber, text Matt, and then he'll pick us up in the creepy mask and bring Nick to his meeting. And I'll have no idea it was Matt. I'm a little scared. Could get a little rocky here. But we'll show you Matt's fit, and then we'll cut to his full outfit. Yeah. This is Steven. The ladies up, the white tee. What's up? Nick! You can see Under all this, it's just me. I should just wear this on the torch. No, you can't, man. You won't know. Matt, you cannot wear this exact fit. You won't know. You can go out and change into it, but I'm not letting you. I'm getting changed into it. Okay. I did! Look at you right there wearing this. Yeah! Anyway, guys, I know that this is my surprise. Shout out Chris Farrell, he helped me out. This one is probably the best one. And our camera guy Memo, I know he's somewhere in the building. So it's a it really really is just an endless list of helping hands to get shit like this done. And Nick, think about that. If me, Laura, Chris, and Memo wanted to, we could kidnap you. We could. Think about it that way, though.
Yeah.
Watch your back.
I see it in your eyes. Do you think he's gonna know or what? Your Uber's here, man. Yes! I'm so happy. Alright guys, I think we're gonna pick up Nick in like 2 minutes.
Just be careful with yourself.
I was so nervous I didn't even answer him. Had no response to that.
I gotta go. Can you go?
Yep.
Alright. That's it.
It's so funny. It's so funny.
Matt didn't open the trunk, by the way.
I couldn't get the trunk open. It's not my car. It's a rental. Look at you. Look at you. You're so mad at me. You're pissed. You had no idea. No idea. I was super scared. I know. Cause you didn't say a
Dude, Nick,
word.
I was shitting my pants.
I had no idea that this was you, by the way.
I know.
That's the point.
My face, I'm scared. I'm going to text Chris.
I know.
Oh, I was scared of you.
Oh my god! Is this not hilarious? Nick's texting Chris about the driver. And Chris has the text messages. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? I'm pissed.
Nick, can you fucking believe this? I remember this day, and I told Chris that I was terrified and that I thought we were gonna die. Like, I was literally shaking in his hand. Look at me, I'm so prepared to, like, escape what you're doing. You went the wrong way on purpose.
I know.
Watch the fucking video.
Take this left. No, keep on straight. Keep on straight. Take this left. We're the lady's jogging right now.
Look at you, Nick. You're looking right at the back of my head.
Because I was observing you. I was like, this guy's gonna murder me.
That's all those parked cars and finish right. Right at the top.
Oh my god.
I know. It's hard to take it a little bit, right?
Oh my god. Oh, I'm picking my nose.
Yeah, you're picking your nose. I had to leave that in there.
What am I doing?
You haven't even seen my favorite part yet.
Like,
Asking for your water.
sign language. See, I was scared to speak in front of you. I didn't want you to know any information about me.
Drove Nick 20 minutes, by the way. 20-minute drive.
I had no idea.
Look at you, dazed and confused. Not a thought in the world.
No, I was filled with terror.
Look at you! What are you thinking about in this moment?
Well, what freaked me out the most about this was I was sitting right behind you and I was like, this guy is bald like I've never seen. Like, there's not a fucking goddamn follicle on the back of this guy's head. So I was, it feels like freaky as fuck.
I know.
And I was like looking at them. I was like, I don't want to be rude, but this guy's just skin is making me crawl. And there's like, and it was a mask, thank God. So I wasn't being rude to a real person. But I remember literally shitting my pants. Did you speak when we got in the car?
Yeah, I said, is this for Chris? And then he said, yep. And I said, come on in. And there you go, off to work for the day. You're welcome for the lift, Nick.
I didn't even say a word when I left.
Nothing. See ya.
OMG, Matt.
Nick, You have no idea how bad I was shitting my pants in this moment. I was like, oh, holy shit.
God.
Oh
My
Hey, get the balls back out of your head.
It's me!
I just can't wait to be done driving this fucking car.
I was pissed. And that is it.
Yes!
Yeah, I knew that was
Yes!
gonna catch ya. Sorry. Did you like the pants on under the jeans today? I said to you in the green room, I said, do I look like I'm wearing 2 pairs of pants today? Are these pants too bad?
I was like, no, you look normal.
Yeah.
Dude, on the Uber, I was just filled with pants. Do you have the text messages I sent you?
I do, and I've tried to find them, but I can't, and also our screen's down, so I couldn't even really show the crowd. But you said, am I tripping, or is this the scariest looking person ever? And most insane vibe. If I was alone, I'd be shitting my pants. And then I said, LMFAO. Then you said, does it not look like this dude has a mask on? Question mark.
Correct!
I said, yeah, very sus. He probably has like a problem or something. I don't know, I was trying to be nice. And then you said, I feel like Matt is pranking us or something dead serious. I'm so scared. And then I said, bro, there's no fucking way. I called the Uber.
Lying straight to your face.
Gaslit! And then I
Yes!
said, very weird guy though. And you said, holy moly. And that's it.
And then I remember getting to my meeting and then going up to every single person and being like, me and Chris just had the craziest fucking Uber ever.
Dude, the guy
I
didn't
had
say
to
a
wait
word.
forever.
The guy didn't open the
No,
trunk.
because you guys don't understand. We literally planned out when we were leaving for this tour, like who's gonna get each show. I was like, oh, I'm gonna do my surprise in New York. Like we were like planning out who gets each show. And we obviously did some surprises together. Like me and Chris have done one together so far. Matt and Chris have done one together so far. Two. But that's what blows my mind is that we were like, oh, Matt's doing the Boston show. Matt's doing the. Even
Do you want to put it on?
Matt, if that thing touches my skin again, I'm gonna fucking freak out. Because it feels weird.
All right. Well,
I don't even want to look at it.
that's our Boston surprise.
Thank you guys so much for making it out to the show tonight.
It's moments like this that it's really hard to comprehend that.
Love you too.
Matt, that person loves you.
It's really hard to comprehend in moments like this that we can sell out a show in our own hometown, and it's really. Thank you guys so much for being here. We're gonna take a free picture before we leave. Here, Nick, you can wear the hat for the group photo.
No.
Yes. Take it. Nick, wear the hat.
OMG.
All right. Help us take a group photo.
Big smile,
Everyone,
big smile.
Big smile. Let's go.